This is the Gillette Labs with exfoliating bar. The bar and the handle removes unseen dirt and debris ahead of the blades for effortless shaving in one efficient stroke.
Good morning, Bill. I wanted to ask you about the red zone sequence at the start of the second quarter. You had the 2 timeouts that were taken. What is happening that is contributing to the plays not getting in on time, if that's the reason that the timeouts are being taken there?
I wouldn't say it's a combination of things that we obviously need to do better. So
on that red zone sequence, you guys are in the shotgun for first, second, and third down. When you look at that, did you see like that those plays with better execution where you were happy with those play calls? I guess that's the first part. And the second part is just being in the shotgun in that situation versus under center. What do you see the benefit to that?
Well, there's benefits to both, but it's really a long conversation than that. But that's we without Hunter there, that that wasn't where we had normally would have been, but that's what it was, and we just we do what we thought was best at the time, and given the circumstances, and maybe there's other options that we'll have in the future. We'll see.
Next question, Chris Ryan, followed by Michael Hurley.
Morning, Bill. Big picture-wise, how do you grow as a team from a loss like that? Obviously, everyone's deflated after something like that, but how do you, as a coach, try to turn this into a positive?
Follow the same process we always follow. Correct the mistakes, identify the things we need to keep doing well, and move on, get ready for Cincinnati.
Do you feel like obviously you always follow that process, but do you feel like after a loss like that, anything is different, or you need to just stick with what you have done traditionally?
Well, every game's different, every week's different. So, yeah, everything's different. But the general process is the same.
You mentioned mistakes. Where do you see the mistakes coming from? Is it youth? Is it an experience? Is it difficulty getting through to players? How do you summarize why the mistakes have been problematic?
Yeah, I've never coached in a game where you weren't coaching, making corrections and mistakes after the game. On all levels, playing, coaching, everything, decision making, overall strategy, everything. That's a part of every game, every review. And I've never coached in a game where you didn't have that. And then there are also things that you are positive that you look at that you want to try to build on. So I think those elements occur in every game. I've never been in one that didn't have both.
On the final play, obviously a lot of focus has been on Jacoby, but I assume you want Ramondre to go down in that spot. Is that fair?
Obviously, we don't want the result that we had on that play, so just leave it at that.
Yeah, thanks.
Next question, Michael Hurley.
Hi, Bill. The passing offense generated just 112 yards. I think Mac was 13 for 31. The Raiders had trouble defending the pass. I know stats are stats and every game is different. I was wondering what you attributed the low production from the passing game to.
Yeah, again, we have to do a better job. We've thrown the ball well. It's in other games, our completion percentage has been different than that. That's not the standard, but just in general, we just have to do a better job.
And then the 3rd and 10 naked boot to Mac, is that a play designed to draw extra time off the clock, or was there an idea that he might convert that?
Yeah, I think we definitely had a chance to convert it. You know, it's a situational play that, you know, they're playing for the run. You know, kept the clock running, force another timeout, or keep the clock running, however you want to look at it. And you know, Cross had made a good play, and they reacted to it. But you know, throwing the ball on 3rd and 10 or run another running play, those are your options.
Next question, Mike Reese.
Bill, I know I asked yesterday about the block punt, and I'm curious, just after watching it, if there's anything else you can add just on on what contributed to that. Like, what's the mechanics of what's happening there that would have the ball snap when it didn't seem like all the players were ready?
Yeah, no, I don't have anything to add, Mike.
And then we talked a lot over the years on situational football. I know how much you value it, and just seeing some of the mistakes that the team is making in that area, I was curious, what's your level of concern just that the coaching message there's a disconnect, like that it's not getting through to the players to produce the results that you guys want in those situations?
Yeah, it's the first thing I said after the game yesterday is we have to play better situational football, play and coach better situational football.
And what can you do to make that happen, I guess?
Work on it. It's not going to happen by itself. So.
I see no other hands raised, so we'll end it there. Thanks, everyone.